What's up, how y'all doing? It's TK Profit. We're back for another live session. I'm going to go through the market with you guys to share my insight on the market. I'm also going to share my trade setups and everything that I'm looking at, and I'm going to execute them live throughout the week. So let me go ahead and dive right in. All right, so the first thing we do, and if you are not doing this as a trader, you are running your money away. The first thing that you want to do at the top of everything, at the top of the week is look at the news. Now, as a trader, when you are looking for your setups and you don't know where the money is or where the activity will be, then you could possibly get stuck in a setup that's not moving, trading in consolidation, or you could be on the wrong end of the move. So we always want to make sure that we take a look at the news and figure out where the volatility will be. Okay, so we're looking at euro pairs and pound pairs, and also CAD and USD. We want to check these things out to see how they're going to do before those sessions start. So the first thing we took a look at was Euro AUD. This entire move was originally a downtrend. I'm sorry, not originally. This entire move was a downtrend. After this downtrend, we got this pullback here. There was a level that we're waiting to get retested. Price hit it perfectly. I actually missed this level. I didn't have my alert set, but price hit this level perfectly. Gave us a beautiful wick and then a rejection. So just to show, if we place that limit trade like we normally do, at this point we'll be up 115 pips on that trade setup, but that's okay. Not necessarily showing it to cry, just to show you guys how accurate this thing is. So now at this level on the 4-hour, we're looking for a continuation, which is price moving in the dominant direction, which is to the downside. We want to see it continue falling. Now we got alerts set. If price fails to break beneath this low right here, we could get what people refer to as a bull flag. So we want to test out these two possibilities. We wait till price reaches a strong level or key levels, and then we wait to see how it responds. And that's the purpose of us hopping on at the beginning of every week. We want to find those key levels and not move too fast, but wait until price shows us the proper direction, and then we make the move. So from here, again, if this trend line is broken, this will be looked at or considered a bull flag. Right now, if that level does not hold, right here, this will be another bear flag. So these are the two scenarios with Euro AUD. It does not matter which one happens. The only thing that we care about is being alerted when it does. And we use simple techniques to help us get in going on the right side. So just for example, what this candle just did is what we actually use to enter in this trade setup. It's called a break and retest. So just to show you guys that aren't familiar, if you can start using this properly, you will really change the results as far as your winning percentage with your trade setups. When price is at the highs and you get a breakout to the upside, do not enter that trade setup until you get a retest. Once price retests that level, if it is true, it will continue to go up. That does not mean it will happen every time. Of course, sometimes it will fall back within that zone and go in the opposite direction. But your overall winning percentage would be much higher if you're only buying from the lows and selling from the highs. So looking at the line chart, it'll show you that same thing right here. Well, when that it doesn't show the wicks, but this right here, this was that consolidating area. This red candle was the breakout candle, and this wick that you see, this wick is the retest, which is why the entry was placed here and we got the stop loss above the highs. So a relatively simple concept. The only thing that is key is practice, application. You have to practice this to get comfortable with the concept, number one, and then get comfortable with executing it live time. Okay. So let's see. So this is it as far as Euro AUD. This is the key level that we're looking at. Oh, Jazz, you didn't have to mute your mic. We're still working in the Discord. Yeah, you guys. So we are in the Discord too. I would like everybody to come to the Discord versus being on the YouTube channel or Facebook or Instagram. It's cool that you guys still get to engage with me, but in Discord, you can turn your mic on. You can actually share your screen. So if there's anything that you're looking at, you're not too sure about, we have channels that help you guys not only practice in front of people, but we could use the community as a web of accountability. All right, let's go down. Euro CAD. So Euro CAD, we pretty much got this triangle coming down to a descending point. On the monthly, let's get rid of this stuff in here. It played all of those levels. So we actually had a zone down here that got played. Wow, look at that wick. So on the monthly, this area right here, I just sounded like a toddler. It will. This area right here was played by this wick. Now, if price manages to continue moving to the upside, we'll see a break above these highs. If not, with all of those touches, that created a lot of money, a lot of liquidity underneath that area. So what we want to do, since we see what's going on, we're really in the middle of price on Euro CAD. Yeah, this is kind of, I'm not gonna say scary, but it's kind of alarming. If this week breaks beneath this level on Euro CAD, we will definitely see that drop that I just spoke about, and it's the retest of the lows of that descending triangle that we just took a look at. So let's see, that looks like triple bottom. I see. Yeah, so there's a high probability of the lows, well, not the lows, but this area being retested. And if you look at it, this is a reversal pattern called an inverse head and shoulders. And when we see these patterns, we wait until the right shoulder is retested and we take that move going into the opposite direction. So let's follow suit here. But this is a monthly zone, so this is a long-term setup, okay? It took one, two, sheesh. Let me use this. I don't even want to count these things. Let's start from here. It took 6 months from it to go from this area to this high. And wow, it was almost 2 years. So let's see, as far as weeks. 2 weeks? Okay, that's realistic. So the move that happened, let me use this to show you. Right here at this high right here, where price was consolidating, the move that happened once that area was broken from this candle here to this next structural level. This is the next structural level right here. That's what we want to count, so we can get an idea of how long the move would take to get here if this area is broken. Now, this is another thing to be aware of. It's one of the main things that you need as a trader to stay consistent, the understanding of how to count candlesticks. Yes, you may have the right idea, but you may be trading at the wrong time. So once you have a better understanding of how long it would take for that move to play out, you'll be more patient with that trade setup and let your money work for you versus working against you. So back to this counting process, we're starting right here where price broke out and going to the high. That was 3 weeks. So let's say if we get the break beneath this low, we can expect this move to fall for at least 2 to 3 weeks before this level is retested. Now let's see what happens here. Cool. Looking at our cloud structurally, the area that we have highlighted is the strongest point of support. This area here, what that means is price could hit this area, but there's a big chance that it may not stop there, okay? We can see that fall and smack, it could keep going, okay? Now all together, from here to here, let's see, how many weeks would that be? That's a month. So a solid month for that entire move to play out. And having that understanding puts you in a position to let your trade setups run. And you can also add to them while they are in the continuation process. That will keep you from fighting against yourself when you understand the dominant direction of the trend on a higher time frame. Okay, so this is a level of resistance at this point, this area. Now, let's be mindful. Most times when we have those equal highs, we have money above it. So let's be patient with this. We could see a slight push above these highs to retest this structural level right here. So what I will do is just use my money with the wings on it, because that let me know to stay away. That's a no trade zone right there for me. I think I got the right one. Cool. So I don't trade where stop losses are. And the reason why we don't want to trade where the stop losses are is because there's a thing in the market called slippage. Normally in those areas, you'll get a quick movement or a wick, a rip in price. And even if you have your stop loss placed at a certain level, let's say it's $40, depending on where you are and how high and how fast price moves, you can end up losing anywhere from $60 to $80 on that position, even though the stop loss was in place due to slippage. So you do not want to trade in the middle of price like that. We want to make sure that we're at major structural levels. So either that high here or right here, this high. We don't want to get in places like this because price can get really volatile and destroy your position. So we actually want to see this thing continue going. Well, let me be clear. We want to see it go up a little higher to let us in this sale. But yes, we want it to keep going to the downside. So looking at a daily level. So again, we spoke about this earlier, but if you are checking out the market and you find structure on a daily level and you enter in on the 15-minute, you should walk away. There's no way that you'll see the movement that you're looking for at a daily from a daily zone with an instant result. It is going to take time for that trade setup to build to give you that move. So patience is your friend. Let's see. I think I'll stop at this 4 hour. Oh man. All right, that's a double top on the 4 hour right here. So cool. Let's keep what we have. That looks solid. Now, we also have the chance. Oh, okay. I was like, why did we close that trade? All of our trade setups were hit on this trade. So we actually took that buy from here and we got out at this structural level right here. I thought we would see a pullback sooner, but it's playing around. We might get that move from here. Let's see. Now, what I was just saying is at this area right here, that price broke through. This area falls right underneath all of the liquidity that was formed by these multiple tests at the support level right here. So there is a good chance that we could see a fall through that area to capture the money. This is the same thing that we just talked about. Oh, we want to make sure we steer clear from that. Now, since this is a daily gap, we could see this, boom, and then this move. Even if the price doesn't go too high, we may get some type of reaction right there. But this is what I'm looking for. I want to wait for here for the buy and wait till we get here to look for sales. That's a nice gap. Unless we get a really clean continuation pattern that we can enter on. Look at this, man. We got Euro pairs creating gaps. This is wild. Gotta know what you're doing. So since they want to be tricky, let's just trap price. So here's another one. Yep. Here's another tip that'll keep you from losing a major percentage of your trade setups, and that's trapping price. So if you're looking for a breakout, if you're thinking that the market is changing a trend or continuing a trend, you need to understand what phase of the market you're in. If you can trap price by putting a line clearly above or underneath it, then you're trending sideways. You shouldn't be looking for major moves. Now, on the other hand, if you have this, that's a major uptrend. This, that's a major downtrend. This, that's time to stay away and pay attention. Now, since we have both of these areas of consolidation highlighted, I want to make a point. It does not have to be a wide area of range to be considered consolidation. This is the exact same thing as this. The only difference is the distance and the time frame, but the same rules for the concept apply the same way. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. We got these key levels set for EuroCAD as well. This is a daily. Well, we found those on a daily time frame. Again, we can use the smaller time frames to refine those entries. So I want to see what happens right here at the low, the support area of range that we're in. And if it falls beneath, same concept. Wait on the break or retest. If it breaks above, we'll do the opposite. So euro pound. Ooh. So we're looking for this fall with euro pound for a while. We've been following it. TP's hit. Oh. What we want to do is just look for the next structural level. I did this for some students and forgot to delete it. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, using the same principles, price gave us multiple rejections right here at this area. That's letting us know that we have money underneath.
I literally just marked that before you said that.
Okay, then. Look at you, okay? Get on your shit then. Talk your shit. Why you been all quiet then just pop out the woods like a criminal? I didn't know who you were or where you came
I
from.
don't wanna overload the questions like that.
No, so the purpose of doing these sessions together on Discord and being live on the other channels is to open it up for questions. You may help somebody with your curiosity. Okay? So don't be afraid. Unmute that damn microphone so they can hear you, and that way we could all grow together.
You gonna do some learning when you got me in the building then, because I will absolutely.
I know. And so if you ask too many questions, I'll just text you. Shut your mouth. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Send you a message in that Discord. Won't you be quiet? And I'm just playing. Okay, so the next significant area that we have that's underneath all of this noise right here is this level here, which aligns with this trend line as well. So we could see a really big drop on a few different euro pairs for the next couple of weeks based on how this thing is setting up. This is wild, you guys. It's funny how they saved it to after these elections too. Yeah, let's let it consolidate until the election time, and then we're gonna let everything drop. Diabolical. But it's not new. It's something that happens often, so study patterns. Alright, so what is this? The weekly? Let's lock this guy up. Euro pound. Man. Okay. So again, we got liquidity right above this area here. There's a good chance that we could see a retest of the highs before the breakout actually happens. But again, this is all probability. It's not up for us to dictate what we think is going to happen. It's just for us to be aware so we can take advantage of the move no matter what happens. But if you don't consider it when it happens, you become a slave to your bias and you make horrible mistakes, like buying something that's obviously selling, but you just want to be right, so you just hold on to it and create a problem for yourself. So flexibility is another one of those tools. If you really want to be successful, be flexible in your approach. Learn when to cut your losses and learn how to be comfortable enough to allow your winners to win.
The
Man,
objective.
say it again.
The objective.
Yes, ma'am. The objective. So the way this 3 hour is setting up, man, if this thing closes beneath here, with this being a structural level, there's a good chance we could see a continuation in this downtrend. But again, what do we want to do? Set alerts. We will just wait because we're in no rush. It does not matter which direction it goes in. All we want to do is be reactive. So key levels on here, set, Euro JPY. Everything is just falling. Let's see
Let's
what
say
we got.
responsive, not reactive. Reactive sounds a little impulsive.
In a sense, okay. Now I'll give you the example why I use that word in this context. I'm glad you thought of that. I'll be bringing your life traumas in our trading session. No, I'm just playing. But I said reactive in this case because with trading, we can get an idea of, like I said, key levels, but you really don't know when it's going to happen. Now, in this case, this was also consolidation. When this fell, that reaction is what our initial response to it is, okay, this level of structure, this structural level of support has been broken, right? So I'm going to wait to give my reaction. So that's why I chose that particular word in this scenario. I want to react to what price does after because that helps you gain more certainty with your trade setups. Because there are a lot of different things as far as strategies that could be used. So that leaves room for a lot of guessing. Okay? Now, if you wait until you have a definitive picture before being impulsive, then it's a reaction to what's already in front of you. Like I said, for example, with this move, I was about to delete everything. with this move falling, price said, I'm falling. So that takes out a lot of the guesswork for us. We don't have to struggle or overcomplicate this thing. And when it goes back to retest that level, it's reaction time. That us reacting will put you put you in a position to be a part of this particular move. So we are not in this trade setup anymore. I think Zeke is still in this sale, honestly. I think Zeke is still in this sale because we took it. We took it last week. Thursday? Yep, right here too. I think I closed mine. Now, let's see what's the next area that we could possibly go. Okay, down to the area that we have selected. Okay, got some liquidity right above that. We also got a double top. Yes, a double top on the 4 hour. So we could honestly see a bounce or rejection from the lows here. Now, at this point, this area is a structural level of support. So to see a rejection or a response in price does not mean that this is a trend reversal. This could very well be the beginning of a bear flag. So at this point, this is a key level. Now, the next thing that we're looking at is the retest of this area where you have all of these rejections. This is a key level. All right. But we spotted that double top in price. So we don't have to go so high with our stop. And we'll just take this 1 to 6 setup on the 4 hour time frame, which is pretty nice. Almost 1 to 7. So right here on the smaller time frames, we got the same thing going on. Price beginning to consolidate. And it's consolidating right at a level where we could see a short-term pullback. So again, let's just set an alert. We want to know if it breaks above. We also want to know if it breaks below. And this way, we'll stick to the approach that I gave you guys earlier. We only want to sell at the lows. We only want to sell at the highs, and we only want to buy from the lows. And if you are not comfortable with identifying the different phases in market structure, consolidation, uptrends or downtrends, stay away from trade setups until they reach your key levels. Dang it, I think I need a new camera.
Okay, you guys, this will be it for this evening. Thank you for.
Yep, y'all be great.
Thank you. Excellent.
Go home and do what? Win.
Win, 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 win. Yeah.
Okay, so
This will be it for this evening. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday. Oh, tomorrow, 10:30. We'll be trading live with TK. We'll be in Discord, Instagram, and Facebook Live.
those aren't trading questions. You're gonna make somebody beat you up. Like, girl, you did a good job now. Don't you?
I was I just been a smart ass.
Don't you keep don't you keep on now. We got goons online. So the next area is pretty much already defined as far as our key levels with Euro USD. Whoa. So on a monthly, we got this breakout. I know the entire world assumed that we would have a continuation in this uptrend, but this thing dropped and retested the trend line here. At this point, honestly, there's no way that we can tell what is going to happen exactly until this area of support is broken. Now, as far as all of the all of the euro pairs, there was a lot of retests down at those lows and at the highs that created a lot of liquidity. So, with the election being over, if there ever was a time to decide what that move should, what the move should be as far as the overall direction and when it should happen, this would be the time. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Oh, here we go. The same thing. Okay. So let's see. So it looks like they all want to drop. Now, what do we have? So we got money above, we got money below. We know where price could go if it drops below. Now, just in case it breaks above the highs, what could we look at as far as a potential move? Okay, retested a structural level that was broken. All right, let's see it. So this would be it as far as the euro pairs. I set an alert beneath this area here because that would also be a break of the trend line. It's already, uh-oh, beat the damn mic up. But yeah, the trend line is already broken. We could see a slight pullback of that high to retest that gap on Euro USD before the rest of this move happens. But let's wait and see. Set an alert right here. Set an alert above. Okay. Wrong thing. Mm-hmm. We had a USD JPY sale that worked out amazing. Man, we had so many entries on this trade set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them did well. 1 to 15, 1 to 22, 1 to 12, 1 to 11. And we just added to this thing all the way down. It honestly made so much money that I thought that I should just close it. I didn't stick to the rules. There was nothing showing me that this thing was moving in the opposite direction. We should have just put some trades in profit and let it run. But we're actually looking to re-enter this sale at the 50 because this thing showed the possibility of continuing this move to the downside as well. So we wanted to see at least if we could hold it down to the 382 level of the fib. So pretty much a rejection from the 50 down to the 382. Okay. Man, I have never beat the damn mic up like this. What is going on today? Yeah. Yeah, we'll wait it out. So we'll come back during London, see how these things are turning out. Whoa, all-time highs on the indices. Bullshit. Man, this thing is about to crash. This thing is going to fall really quick. I've been saying this for a while, and I just want you guys to just use your mind. Like, don't listen to me as an analyst. I want you to look around you economically. What is going on? What is going on economically to support the indices being at all-time highs? Tell me. Okay, so it already broke above and retested this area right here with this wick. So after consolidation at these highs, if we do not get a break above that area of consolidation, showing us that we have a potential continuation of the uptrend on US 30, we could see a fall in price. Okay, the 236 is right here at this low. Now, with all of these rejections right here on the 2 hour, we don't actually have to wait until this low is broken. We can just set an alert right at that area. Yeah, I figured that. It's like, I think it's a double top at the highs. So the highs should be retested. As below, so above. We got money here, money there. Set the alerts, let them play out. So this will be it for today, you guys. I appreciate you for hopping on with us. Let me go ahead and show you guys. Dang, you know what? I changed around the website. I need to give you guys an updated picture. Let's see. Yeah, y'all need some updated visuals. But this will be it for the people that want to begin trading. You don't know where to start. You can head to our website, ProfitTakersE.com. We set up a free bundle for you guys called Trading Essentials. It's going to help you with logging into your demo accounts after creating them, setting up your live trading accounts. I'm going to walk you through placing your trades, monitoring your trades, leveraging, giving you a complete trading plan so you can follow along with me when you see me go live. We also, we need to change that. We also have the free trial for our Mindset series, Structure Breaking. This is going to help you guys become aware of the power of your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Then that 6-week journal is going to help you become more intentional with your words, to teach you how to speak the life that you desire into reality. All right. We also got a few books available on Amazon. 6 Steps to Trading with Consistent Results covers all of the concepts that I share with you guys in our live charting sessions and in our live trading sessions. Then we have our log books. These books will help you log your trade setups and your emotional state throughout the process of execution. You have to log your trades and understand your feelings so you can fine-tune your approach and truly understand where the problem lies in the market as far as your trading process. Then we have our merch, so support the vision, support the dream, support the team, and remember you're only one trade away from living one fight to stay the same. And then, Jazz, we're giving the outro.